Have you ever held a coin and wondered if it might secretly be worth a fortune? Imagine walking past a drawer full of change and unknowingly overlooking a small piece of history, a coin that could change your life. That's the extraordinary tale behind the Lincoln, Australia, 1981 coin, now valued at a jaw-dropping 22 million US dollars. It begins in 1981, a year that didn't seem special in the world of coins, at least not on the surface. Australia was producing millions of coins as usual, including 1 cent, 2 cent, 5 cent, and 20-cent pieces. But somewhere in the midst of routine minting, something extraordinary happened. A coin was struck that would later become one of the rarest, most mysterious, and most valuable treasures in the numismatic world. This coin, often called the Lincoln Australia 1981 mystery, is not your average pocket change. It's not just a rare mintage or a collector's dream. It's a unique crossover in coin history. Why? Because this coin appears to be an impossible blend. It bears the Lincoln design, which is unmistakably American, and yet it was reportedly minted in Australia. That alone defies logic and minting protocol. But the more one digs, the more incredible the story becomes. Let's unravel the layers. The Lincoln cent has been an iconic coin in the United States. Since 1909, it features the bust of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, and over the decades, the reverse has carried various designs, from wheat stocks to the Lincoln Memorial, and later, more modern tributes. The U.S. Mint has always been in charge of its production. Theories swirl. One of the most compelling revolves around mint collaboration and experimentation. In the early 1980s, several mints around the world were occasionally contracted for test strikes or overflow minting. It's speculated that the Royal Australian Mint may have been involved in a secretive trial run, either as part of a diplomatic token project, a minting error experiment, or possibly even as a prototype for dual-nation coinage. Only one verified specimen of this mysterious 1981 Lincoln Australia coin has ever surfaced. It was discovered decades later by a private collector who initially mistook it for a worn-out American cent, but under magnification and advanced testing, it became clear the metal composition, minting pressure, and strike pattern were all inconsistent with U.S. mintage. Instead, it matched characteristics known to be used in Australia during that time. The coin was authenticated by multiple international grading agencies, and its provenance traced as far back as a mysterious batch of misplaced experimental coins believed to have been stored in a private collection since the early 80s. Once its authenticity was confirmed, its value skyrocketed, first to hundreds of thousands of dollars, then millions. Now collectors place its estimated worth at over 22 million US dollars. The answer lies in a combination of factors: extreme rarity, historical anomaly, potential political implications, and unmatched intrigue. It's not just a coin, it's a story, a controversy, a mystery, and a legend all rolled into one copper disc. The coin has no known siblings, no public record of it ever being authorized. It's the monetary equivalent of a UFO. It shouldn't exist, but it does. Let's talk about the design details. The obverse features Lincoln's profile, identical to that used on American cents from that era. But the reverse, that's where things diverge. Instead of the Lincoln Memorial or wheat design, the reverse bears markings that combine Australian font styles and spacing. The alignment and rim structure are also subtly different, only noticeable under microscopic analysis. And then there's the metallic composition, not quite American bronze, not quite Australian copper nickel. It's a hybrid alloy. Never officially cataloged, this discovery has led to renewed interest in early 80s Australian coinage. Collectors and treasure hunters have started combing through old bags of coins, inspecting every 1 cent piece from 1981 for anomalies. But to this day, no second example has surfaced. That makes this coin a true one of one, a unicorn in the world of numismatics. As for the owner, they've remained anonymous, although rumors suggest the coin is now housed in a high-security vault, insured for its full value and possibly even more. Private bids have been reported, including offers from museums, royal collections, and elite collectors in Europe and Asia. All have been declined. But what does this coin mean beyond its monetary value? It represents a challenge to our understanding of mint history. It calls into question what we think we know about international coin production, secrecy, and collaboration. It reminds us that sometimes the most valuable items are hiding in plain sight, waiting to be discovered by someone curious enough to look a little closer. And it raises one important question. How many other coins are out there like this one, hidden in collections, tucked in old drawers, sitting unnoticed in jars across the world? The Lincoln Australia 1981 coin is a rare reminder that even something as small and simple as a coin can hold incredible secrets. It's not just a currency, it's a clue. So next time you come across a coin that looks ordinary, think again. Check the year. Study the details. Because you might just be holding a $22 million mystery in the palm of your hand.